I don't know what you're talking about, Ivy. Have you been drinking?
No. But you sure look like you could use a stiff one. And your poor bowl, all in pieces. And just because I mentioned the word bird.
The bowl just slipped from my hands, Ivy. Now would you get out?
No, I don't think so. Not until you tell me more about this bird statue and why the mere mention of it upsets you so much. Oh, unless you'd rather I go ask TC.
You know, there must be some trick mechanism to open this thing.
I don't know how there is. I've looked all over, Daddy.
Well, Sugar Bear, I'll find it. Your old man's not giving up until he's getting inside.
I hope you can do it before I leave on my ski trip. If it's that hard to open, whatever's inside must be very important.
Don't worry, Gwen. I promise I won't make any final wedding decisions without running them by Teresa first. We'll have a good time. I love you too. Bye.
So, bride-to-be is out of town, and you're to seek Teresa's help with the wedding plans. Well done, son.
What are you talking about?
My deepest apologies. I thoroughly underestimated you. You found a way to bed the luscious Teresa and score points with Gwen at the same time. You really ought to chip up the old block.
Yo, Teresa, are you holding out on me, Whitney? You've got that same glazed look I get when I daydream about Ethan.
Well, for your information, Teresa, I was just thinking about the ski trip. You know, I'm so glad we're not going on the bus with the other kids, you know? It'll give us a chance to get settled in our hotel room and everything, and we'll be the first one on the slopes, you know?
Yeah. Cheer up, Miguel. You'll still have fun, you'll see.
I'm not counting on it. Not without Charity.
Well, at least try. Charity made me promise to make sure that you have a good time. I don't want to let her down.
You're a true friend, Kay. I'll give it my best shot.
Hey, I don't need an instruction manual. Now that Charity's backed out of that ski trip, Miguel's gonna be all mine.
You really think I should go on the ski trip, Tabitha?
Absolutely, child. You're young, it's spring, a time to say yes to all the magical possibilities of life.
But I told you I keep having these horrible visions of Miguel drenched in blood. And I feel like they must be warnings telling me to stay away from him or I'm going to hurt him.
Oh, you poor dear. Have you never heard the expression, feelings are not facts?
Yes, well, Dr. Russell did say something about that. She said that my visions are just my way of acting out my fears.
Yes, well, that makes perfect sense. You know, you lost your beloved mother not so long ago. I think that, well, I'm no doctor, of course, but this is my guess, that your vision about Miguel is merely a manifestation of your fear that you could lose him as well. It's understandable, of course, but you must admit, totally implausible.
I know. And I care about him so much. I would never intentionally do anything to hurt him.
Oh, of course not. You're on the cusp of falling in love. It's the most thrilling time of your life. Don't shrink away from it, Charity. Race towards it with an open mind, an open heart.
You make it sound so tempting.
Well, while you're thinking about it, why don't you go and get us some cookies from the kitchen?
Sure.
I hope you're happy, Timothy.
Uh-oh. Princess only calls Timmy by his full name when she's really mad at him.
This is all your fault for slipping that don't into the subliminal message that I ordered you to give Charity about killing Miguel. Now I've got to talk her into going on that ski trip so she can do the deed, and then we can bring her soul over to the dark side with us.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Sugar Bear, you never told me where you got this thing from.
I thought for sure that bird statue would keep Charity bonkers for years. I mean, it must have lost its potency. I don't know what else could have happened to you.
I almost forgot, Daddy. I left my ski gloves in the front hall closet. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess I've met my match. I'm gonna need help from Eve after all.
Don't you dare go to TC with your filthy accusations. You're way off base here, Ivy.
Am I, Eve? I must say this whole bird statue thing has really piqued my curiosity. Although I shudder to think at how it's involved with you and your tawdry affair with Julian.
I asked you once, and now I'm telling you. Get out of my house.
No. I don't think so. Not until you tell me all about my husband and you and the bird that binds you. Go ahead, start talking, Eve.
You think I'd fool around with Teresa while I'm planning my wedding to Gwen?
Well, why not? You haven't exchanged this sacred vow of fidelity yet. You're still a free agent. Carpe diem. If I were you, I'd seize the day.
You are not me, Father. And thank God I'm not you.
I thought we were getting along better these days.
Oh, we were. Until Mother told me about finding you at the ski lodge with one of our ex-maids.
There was no reason for Ivy to tell you that.
Mother also told me that wasn't the first time she'd caught you cheating on her. You've done it throughout your entire marriage.
Well, your mother exaggerates. It hasn't been our entire marriage, only since she locked me out of it.
I don't want to hear it. Like, I just want you to understand once and for all that I'd never be unfaithful to Gwen. I'd never disrespect my wife the way you've disrespected my mother.
I'm not going to stand here and listen to a lecture from my own son. You go ahead. You feel as morally superior to your old man as you want to right now, but we'll talk again after you've been married for 10 years or so, waking up next to the same woman every morning, day in and day out. We'll see if you're still spouting the same pious, self-righteous principles then, or if you've begun to appreciate pretty girls in short skirts.
That's enough. I'm meeting someone to talk about the wedding music. If anyone asks, I'll be at the book cafe.
Boy, I'll join you.
Why?
Well, I like to check on all my holdings from time to time, and I also think it would be a good chance to spend some quality time with my boy. I don't want to argue anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. But we just don't have anything in common.
Well, in spite of your moral indignation, you're still a Crane, Ethan. We have more in common than you might care to admit. But let's go, shall we?
Hey, you guys, you ready for the ski trip?
Hey.
Yeah, we're all set.
¿Qué pasa, Miguel? You look like you lost your best friend.
Charity's not coming on the ski trip. All of a sudden, she doesn't want to be anywhere near me.
Thank you, dear. Now, tell me more about these visions you've been having about Miguel being hurt.
He's not just hurt, Tabitha. He's... You know what? I don't think I can tell you the details.
But you must. That's the only way to take the power from the visions. Stop them haunting you.
All right, I'll try. Miguel's all covered in blood because he... You know what? I can't tell you this. And I can't see Miguel ever again.
You mean you'd actually give up on your blossoming relationship because your mind is playing some bothersome little tricks with you?
They're not little, Tabitha. In my visions, Miguel's dead. And I've killed him.
Oh, yes, well, that is a bit unsettling, isn't it? And how exactly do you accomplish this morbid task? In your vision, I mean.
It's awful. A pair of scissors in his chest.
Scissors. Yeah, scissors would do the job, wouldn't they? Miguel would be dead before he hit the floor.
I can't believe that you're making light of a situation that's so violent and so horrible. Wait a minute. I know why you're talking this way. I know what you're doing, Tabitha.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. I told someone I'd go pick her up at her place. I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, I heard y'all going on some big ski trip.
Yeah, we are. Hey, man, you should come with us.
Oh, sorry, man, but skiing ain't my bag. Thanks anyway, y'all.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Later.
All right, later. I guess I'll see you guys up there.
Wait, I'll watch that. If it were me, I would ask Charity one more time.
I tried, Teresa. I mean, she doesn't want to come. She couldn't have made it any more clear.
Maybe Charity needs one last little push from you. I mean, hey, what do you have to lose?
You're right. It's worth a try. Thanks, sis.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Ethan. Look who's here. The girl with the most beautiful eyes in Harmony.
I'm here to talk to Chad about music for the big day.
Oh, you like my ideas?
Well, some of it's a little unorthodox, but Gwen and I like all your suggestions for our wedding thus far. You know if Chad's here?
Oh, yeah, somewhere. I just saw him. Teresa, dear, better go. Right. I just wanted to talk to Ethan for another minute. Now, you know I don't want to miss our reservations, and you know how much this trip means to me. Okay? Okay. Well, don't work too hard, Ethan. You deserve some R&R.
I've been telling my son the same thing, Teresa. He needs to loosen up, enjoy life a bit more, yes?
I'm just fine, Father. Thank you. You girls have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yo, Ethan. Glad you can make it, man.
Chad, thanks for taking the time. I really need to talk to you about the music for the wedding.
Hey, no problem, man. Sure. Yo, thank you. Because if this gig with you works out, this could open up a lot of doors for me.
Excuse me, have we met?
Oh, I guess you forgot, Mr. Crane. We met right here late one night not too long ago.
Oh, yes, I remember. But there's something else about you, something that reminds me of someone I was once very close to.
What do you hope to gain by hounding me this way, Abby?
Well, I would think it would be obvious, Eve. I want your help in getting Sam away from Grace.
You're out of your mind. You know perfectly well that Grace is my very best friend, and I would do nothing to hurt her.
Oh, I think you would. Especially if it came down to a choice between your family and hers.
But there is no choice, Ivy. There was never anything between me and your husband. So you see, your ploy won't work. You have nothing to hold over me.
Oh, well, I disagree. You see, you're not alone. Julian's concerned about the bird statue, too.
What did you say?
I overheard Julian talking about a bird statue and how it connects you to him. So start talking, Eve. Because unless you want me to blow you out of the water, you'll tell me about that damn bird's statue and why it's so important.
It's going to keep me up all night thinking about who you remind me of.
Yeah, well, let me know when you figure it out. You know, actually, I was told I was born here in Harmony. It's just nobody seems to know who my real parents were.
Well, if I come up with anything, I'll be sure to let you know. Excuse me. Get some coffee.
I was hoping we could go over some ideas about the wedding music.
Yeah, you got it. You know, after I talked to you, actually, I pulled out some CDs for you to check out. So, I'll go get them.
Great. Thank you.
Well, Teresa looked especially delectable today.
I didn't notice.
Maybe you should look into that new laser eye surgery.
For the last time, Father, I'm not interested in Teresa that way. She's a good friend to both Gwen and me.
It's a pity, because even though you're bound and determined to remain faithful to Gwen post-nuptials, you'd at least have some very sweet memories of Teresa from before to help get you through the lean years.
Obviously, your memories weren't enough for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have embarrassed Mother the way you have over the years.
Perhaps my pre-wedding memories weren't as satisfactory as they might have been, although there was one young woman. I'll never forget little Wildcat. Thinking about her a lot lately.
Well, Eve, I'm waiting. Tell me about the bird.
Hey!
Hey, Coach Russell. Simone ready for the ski trip?
Well, the last time I checked. Simone! Kay is here! I want you girls having a good time, okay?
Oh, thanks. We will.
All right.
I want you out of my house this second. And don't you ever come back here with your vicious, nasty lies about me having an affair with your husband.
What's going on in here?
Okay. Hey, I hope you're ready. This ski trip is going to be the turning point in my relationship with Miguel.
No offense, but I'm not holding my breath.
You'll see. I really think that Charity's starting to lose ground with Miguel now that I got that bird statue to freak her out. Of course, I wish I knew where it could have gotten to, but...
You know what? Forget about the bird statue and help me bring my bags downstairs. They're very heavy.
What did you pack, Simone? We're only going to be gone a couple days. Let me get my lipstick. I love the light in your upstairs bathroom. Oh, my God. I don't believe it. What are you doing with this, Simone? You're making light of my vision, so I'll see how ridiculous and far-fetched they seem.
Of course. I'm trying to tell you that there's no way your fear of hurting Miguel will come to pass. That's why you have to go on this ski trip with him.
I can't. It's too big of a risk. The only way that I can be 100% sure that Miguel is safe is if I stay far away from him. Thank you, though, for trying to help.
You're not going already, are you?
I think that I should.
But if Princess would let Timmy talk to Charity, he could convince her to stay.
It's such a waste, dear. Your first love is the most precious of all.
I just don't know what else I can do.
Charity,
Let me explain, TC.
Sweetheart, your favorite bowl. It's broken. What happened?
Ivy caught me off guard and it just slipped out of my hands.
And I feel positively awful about it.
Oh, it's just a bowl. I'll just buy her a new one.
In any case, my apologies. Do think about what we discussed, Eve. You know, I am convinced this project has wings. Bye-bye, TC.
Bye. Sweetheart, what the hell was that all about? What project?
Ivy and I were just discussing some special funding for the hospital.
It's good because I thought she was here for Sam and Grace.
Oh, no. Ivy knows better than that. She knows I'd never let her do anything to hurt Grace in any way.
Sweetheart, how about if I clean up here and you go see Simone and Kay before they leave on their ski trip? You know, give them a little mother-daughter talk about how to be, you know, careful.
I know, TC.
Hey, baby, how about a little kiss before you leave?
Traitor? You took this from Charity's hospital room when you went to go get your backpack.
So what if I did? What you were doing to her was awful. You drove your cousin insane with this thing.
I did not. Charity was already 3/4 of the way there. You're lucky I'm in such a good mood. I forgive you because everything worked out the way I wanted to, just the same.
Gee, thanks, Kay.
No problem. We need to keep this bird safe and sound in case I need to use it again. Let's get your bag so we can hit the road, Jack.
Hold on a minute, Simone.
Oh, Ma, we were just heading out.
Not so fast, girls. I want to have a word with both of you.
Oh, I suppose I'll be on my way. We must do this again. Another time. It's nothing like spending a little father-son quality time together.
I'll see you at home, Father.
Yo, Ethan. Got him.
Man, parents, you know, they act like they know everything, and... Sorry, Chad. I wasn't thinking.
Hey, forget it, man. Come on, look. Ain't no secret I'm here in Harmony looking for my folks. The way I figure it, the more people who know, the better my chances of finding them.
You had any leads?
Yeah, just a couple, actually. Hey, man, you ain't here to listen to my sorry story. Let's just get down to work. Actually, I want to be done in time for the tournament.
You wouldn't happen to be a college basketball fan, would you?
Actually, I'm a total junkie, man. I mean, March Madness is like my favorite time of the year.
Me too.
Yeah?
Final Four's this weekend. You gonna watch it at your place?
Well, it's more like listen. I mean, I got a okay radio.
You know, all these people talking about going skiing this weekend reminds me of my family's cabin up in the mountains.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about something like that.
Well, the thing of it is, we've got a really great entertainment system up there.
Oh, so what you waiting for, man? We can do this some other time.
Oh, I got a better idea. If you can come, we'll look at the CDs on the drive up. We'll spend the rest of our time watching the games. What do you say?
I say I'm liking this job more and more.
All right.
I cannot wait to hit the slopes, you know? Forget about everything and everyone in Harmony for 3 long days. Neither. Come on. Hello.
Hello. We have a reservation under Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald.
Okay, one moment, please.
I'm so excited.
I have a Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald.
No, Teresa, will you try again, please?
There's no Teresa here. I'm afraid we don't have a room for you. Charity, what's wrong? What did I do?
I'm sorry, Miguel, it's not you, it's me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Don't worry, dear. You just startled her. Charity didn't realize you were on the other side of the door.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Don't
mean...
worry. You just go into the sitting room, and I'll fix you a spot of tea.
Thanks, but I need to talk to Charity.
Just give me one moment with her, okay?
Mm-mm. I've got to get out of here, Tabitha. I just had another vision of him standing in front of me, dripping with blood.
But that's because we were just talking about your visions. They're still fresh in your mind.
I really want to believe you, Tabitha, but I'm really shaky.
Miguel is your first serious romantic love interest, right? Now, if you let your irrational fear of hurting Miguel win out over your heart, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Now, go in there and tell Miguel you've changed your mind and you will go on that ski trip with him.
What does he have that Timmy doesn't have?
Miguel, I'm afraid you're going to have to help me. Charity's being very stubborn about coming on that wonderful-sounding ski trip.
And that's why I came to find her. I thought I'd try one last time to change her mind.
Now, you see how much your young man wants you to go with him? Do you want to break his heart? Especially since you could stop it beating altogether with a sharp pair of scissors. Hey, Tintin.
But no, we signed up for this trip like weeks ago. You did remember to send in the reservation check, right?
Well, of course I did, Whitney. I mean, what do you take me for? I wrote the check out, I stuck it in an envelope and put it right... Oh, my gosh. I never mailed it.
Oh, man, where is your head, Teresa? You know what? Don't even answer that because I already know.
Don't get upset, Whitney. Look, here's the check. Just give us another room and everything will be okay.
Oh, no can do. We're completely booked. In fact, there's not an available room in the entire area. Sorry, girls. Maybe next year.
What's up, Mom? We're running sort of late, Dr. Russell. This will only take a few minutes. I know you're both excited about the ski trip, but I want you to be careful.
Oh, we will, Mom. Kay and I have been skiing since we were kids. We know all the slope and the lift rules by heart.
That's not the kind of careful that I'm talking about.
No offense, Dr. Russell, but Simone and I know about the facts of life. You don't have anything to worry about there.
Oh, I hope not. I guess I don't need to remind you about Deborah Simpson at last year's ski trip.
Oh, who could forget? She got pregnant, had to drop out of high school, and forget about college so she could go to work to support her baby. Don't worry, Mom. I wouldn't be so dumb that I'd do something like that that could destroy my whole future. I want to be more like you.
Oh, all right, then. Have a wonderful time. Call if you need anything. I'll see you when you get back.
Bye. Just because I don't want to have a baby doesn't mean I want to stay a virgin my whole life.
What are you talking about, Kay?
Tonight is the night Miguel is going to make me a woman. I even got protection.
No way.
I hope one box is enough.
Shh. Well, let's go get your stuff.
Okay, wait. I can go get my bags. I can take care of myself. They're not that heavy.
Okay.
You just go and I'll meet you outside.
Okay, well, make sure you put this bird statue somewhere safe and sound.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
Where I'm going to put you, you're going to be very safe.
You want Charity to kill Miguel here?
It all works as long as she does it. Come to think of it, you may be right. It will make a royal mess. Oh, no matter. We'll just send the carpet out to be steam cleaned.
I just wish you could take a leap of faith and trust me. I mean, once we get there, you're going to have a great time.
Look, even if I wanted to change my mind right now, it's too late. The bus is going to be here soon.
You can still make it if I help you pack.
Yes, go on, you two. You'll have a marvelous time. And I expect a full report on all the festivities. Keep after her, Miguel. She'll come around.
I hope so. And thanks, Tabitha. I mean, I don't know how you got through to her the way you did.
Well, I just told her that none of us should waste a precious moment of the time given us on this earth. Life's really far too short.
Yeah.
Especially yours, Miguel. Your time's almost up.
Well, I guess we better just leave.
We can crash in my brother's room when he gets here.
No thanks. I don't want to share a room with a bunch of people. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to Miguel. Face it, Teresa, you blew it.
No, we haven't. I know where we can stay, and it's better than any ski lodge.
What are you smoking?
Nothing. I still have a key from the time I was stranded with Ethan. It's perfect. And the best part is, it's hardly ever used. We'll have the whole place to ourselves. Vámonos, amiga. You can thank me later.
Ay, Dios mío.
Now, what did I tell you, Chad? We got more done on the drive up than we would have hanging around in Harmony.
So you really dig the music I picked out for the wedding, man?
The music you've selected is fantastic. Gwen's really going to be impressed.
Yo, talk about impressed. Yo, I gotta tell you, this is a fat crib up here, man.
Well, I'm glad you like it. You can just throw your stuff anywhere.
All right. Oh, check this out. Yo, I ain't seen one of these big screen jobs up close before. Man, sure beats rooting for my team sitting in front of some little old boombox, man. Yo, I gotta thank you for inviting me up here again, man.
Yeah, it works both ways. Gwen gives me credit for working on the wedding, and we get to catch the finals without any interruptions. Can I get you anything?
Nah, man, I'm cool. Yo, as a matter of fact, look, I got a new music gig, got a new friend, about to watch some b-ball on a big screen TV. Yo, life don't get better than this.
Oh, dare I ask where you've been?
Oh, please do. I've been on a bird hunting expedition.
Give it up, Ivy. It won't work.
Oh, but Julian, I'm not the sort to give up. So why don't you give me a hint? Tell me, is the bird statue of a peacock? Or a chickadee? Or perhaps a bird that talks, like a parrot? Does it say nasty, tawdry things?
You're wasting your time.
Oh, I don't think so. I know that bird statue exists. And when I find it, I'm going to have you reading out of the palm of my hand.
Don't hold your breath, darling. On second thought, do.
Hey, I just called the school. They said the bus is on its way.
Great.
Hey, where'd you stash that bird? In case I ever need to send Charity back to the world of wackos.
In my closet, way in the back.
Good. It's here, Simone. The most romantic, wonderful weekend of my entire life is about to begin. Without Charity. Come on, what are you waiting for?
Okay, you go ahead. I have to tie my shoe because it's untied.
Okay, well, hurry.
Later, bird. You've caused way too much trouble.
Charity must go on the ski trip with Miguel. Oh, damn it. Why is she stopping?
What is it?
I can't do it. I can't go away with you.
Come on, Miguel, the bus is here.
Please come with us, Charity. You can borrow the clothes you need from Kay. Just say yes.
My mind's made up, Miguel. There's nothing you can say.
Miguel, don't make her feel any worse than she already does. Charity, don't worry. I'm going to take really good care of him, okay?
Max, the stupid ninny's not going.
Charity is not a stupid ninny. She's not going because she wants to be in harmony with Timmy. Maybe Princess and Timmy could have a party and invite her.
Forget it. Charity is going on that ski trip with Miguel, whether she knows it or not, and then she's going to kill him.
couldn't do it, Tabitha. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope you made a terrible mistake. I still think you should have gone.
I tried, but my visions are too strong. I mean, if only I knew why they started, maybe I could make them stop.
Well, can't help you there, dear.
I've just been trying to figure out when they started. And I think it must have been when that old lady brought that bird statue into Ingris's shop. But that doesn't really make sense because the bird statue's long gone by now.
So why don't I take a crack at that puzzle?
Sweetheart, you just read my mind. I bought it downstairs. It must, it must be in the kitchen.
Now, what's so tricky about it?
Oh, it's just some wooden bird.
Did you say it's a bird?
Yeah, it's some decorative bird statue. You know, Simone and I are very convinced that there's something inside. Honey, what's wrong? Did I say something?